Snap back, twisted eyes, half closed. Snacks on the table, stain on my clothes. He drops one line, we fall off the chair. Neighbor jokes, ears like, what's up there? Screens all glowing, time running slow. Punchline lands like a heavyweight blow. We spin trash, now we break that chain. Kush on the screen, smoke in the brain. It's marijuana happy hour with Johnny Kush. Light it, pass it, feel that rush. We don't cry down, we just tune in. Let the jokes hit hard, let the room spin. It's marijuana happy hour, ride that buzz. Laugh till we cry, that's what it does. Thursday night, yeah, you already know. Johnny Kush is here, let's go home. Let's go! Nothing on the schedule, nothing on the list. Just this show, just this twist. If you're burned out, broke or blue, we got nothing better to do. Nothing! So we crank that volume, kill that gloom, turn this living room to a loud cartoon. It's marijuana happy hour with Johnny Kush. Light it, pass it, feel that rush. We don't calm down, we just tune in. Let the jokes hit hard, let the room spin. It's marijuana happy hour, ride that buzz. Laugh till we cry, that's what it does. Thursday night tribe, welcome to the zone. Johnny Kush is here, this feels like home. Oh yeah!
Oh shit, the mic's already on. We're live tonight from Pahrump, Johnny Kush, live from the desert, marijuana happy hour, whatever you want to call it. It's just me and it's the show. We are hopefully live. Let me double check and make sure you can hear me out there. Well, no, yeah, we still got a little bit of a lag on the live. You know, we still have the dump button. So if you want to, porn bomb us or whatever you want to do, please feel free. We can watch your buddy Mr. Duggar is here tonight. Spit it out. I am sorry. I am having I'm dehydrated tonight. I did something I didn't want to do tonight. Something I said I wouldn't do, but I'm a hypocrite. I never said I wasn't a hypocrite. At the time, I felt it was time to not do that anymore. But tonight, I decided on doing something that is so crazy and so out of my brain crazy. This fucking weed, this green crack is driving me insane. It is driving me insane. I did things tonight I'm not supposed to. This green crack, it gets you fucking horny. You just can't control yourself. You get fucking just horned up, man. But we'll get to the show. We'll get to that later. I did something tonight that I'm not proud of, but I do have the SD card with me right now, and I'm so willing. I don't know what to do with it. So we're going to talk about that a little bit later. Hopefully the microphone is coming through all right. Any roboting or am I too close to the mic? We still got to get this the spit guard going here. It's too essy. But anyways, I don't know if this sounds better or not. We'll try. All right. Tonight's episode is brought to you by Green Crack, everybody. Green Crack. So, sad news today. Sad news. I've spent a lot of time watching this guy getting high and sitting back and watching this guy just spout utter bullshit for years. See, the difference between Alex Jones and me is what I say is 1000% true. Nothing is made up. I've never made one thing up. Not one person, not one time have I been fact checked and I've been wrong. Not one time. 6,000 episodes, not fact checked, not sued, not one time, because everything I say, I make sure is legit. Unfortunately, Alex Jones didn't do that. Alex Jones wanted to fucking say it was a false flag. And at one time, Alex Jones had, I believe, 30 million people listening to him at one time. 30 million. 10% of the population. Alex Jones blew up. He was, when he went on Piers Morgan. It's 1776. 1776. 1776. We will rise again. Deep state fighting. Israeli hating. Bullshit artist. He even said in court, 99% of the shit I say is just bullshit. It's entertainment. It's theater. This isn't news. He sold you products that made you sick. He sold products that killed people. Accidentally. What you need to do is get, instead of adrenochrome, what you need to get, you got to get to Alex Chrome. Alex Chrome. You need to get to Alex. You need to come get the Biocone, the blue. Broke ass commie liar Alex Jones had a lot of people fooled. He did. I came across him on Jesse Ventura's conspiracy theories back on True TV back in the day, or was it? I believe it was True TV or whatever the fuck it was. Back when, man, you know, we cut the cable, you know what I mean? The cable's gone. And we just don't got that. We don't have, it's gone. It's over. TV's done. Cable's done. And it sucks because, you know, when I was 10 years old to 15 years old, we used to be able to watch cool shit on like FX and True TV and there would be fucking new shows on. There'd be 4 new shows on every night. And now it's just one show over and over again. Ridiculousness on MTV's played a million times. Whatever. It's over. But back in the day, True TV had a thing called conspiracy theories, and they're all coming true. A pandemic, there's going to be a global pandemic coming for you. A global pandemic. A global pandemic. Well, today, it's it. It's over. Well, no, she was not fat. She was not fat, but I'll introduce you guys to her in a little bit here, Mr. Dyer. Alex Jones today, though, did accidentally, not accidentally, what am I trying? I'm trying to run too many buttons here, Johnny. Too many buttons, buddy. Well, I need a bigger screen. We need to figure this. I need a bigger monitor so I can read the chats a little better. Write that down. Clip that. Anyways, today was it. It's it. InfoWars. Rest in peace. It's over. The Onion officially has control of InfoWars. Everything. The products, the studio, the IP. Alex Jones can no longer use InfoWars. So what? Alex Jones Live tomorrow on X. This just doesn't say InfoWars. It's going to be the same show, same people. Nothing's going to change. And, you know, with the way technology is now, you don't need a big fucking studio to do a show anymore. You don't need millions of dollars. You need a decent green screen and a Mac to pull off InfoWars now. You don't need a lot of money. You don't need all of the high-tech cameras. You don't need $1 million cameras. You don't need any of that shit. Alex Jones set up his own website, which he already has. He's already on X. Nothing will change. InfoWars will still continue just being called Alex Jones Live. There's nothing going to be different. This doesn't prohibit Alex Jones from broadcasting. It just, InfoWars is done. And any InfoWars fan knows that and will not be tricked or manipulated with the stupid comedy of Tim Heidecker, who is, I used to watch that shit on Adult Swim. That whatever the fuck what the fuck was that called? I don't know. It was like comedy for fucking incels or something. I just didn't get it. It's not funny. Tim and Eric. Fucking I never laughed. Even high. There would always be a couple of nerds that we'd hang out with, and they'd be like, these guys are fucking hilarious. I'm like, no, they're not. Bits on Totino's pizza rolls, not funny. I don't know. What do I know? I'm broadcasting to one guy. You know, what do I know about anything? What's my opinion mean? And nothing really. But today it's it. This is the final send-off of Alex Jones and InfoWars today. Why is there no fucking volume? What the fuck, bro? You know, well, that's them sending off today. I don't know what happened to the volume. I don't know. My fucking clips fucking suck. But anyways, that was it today. That was a send off today from InfoWars, Alex Jones. And that's it. It's over. InfoWars, rest in peace, May 1st, 2026, May Day. It is officially May Day. Did you get your May Day baskets? Are you not? Do you do May Day? I'm trying to remember what May Day was. I thought it was something about leaving a gift at a girl's house and she had to chase you or something. Come on, I got the technology now just to look that right up. May Day. May Day ritual? Or what would that be called? The May Day May Day holiday? Like, because I remember something told me that, like, back in the day, like, you used to leave a May Day basket, right? That's what I'm looking for, May Day basket. And you would leave it at, like, a hot chick's house. This is really bad tonight. I'm sorry, Maybe I should just, edit this later and make it sound like I know what I'm doing. Okay, we're going to cut that out. May Day baskets. Wonder and wander. What is this? What is a May Day basket? We need to know. What is a May Day basket? Do it yourself May Day baskets. What is a May Day basket? Please, somebody, anybody. May Day baskets. Okay, here we go. Here's a chick. Hope this is. Where's the no volume on this? So yeah, you're supposed to. Nobody. We don't know. Oh, you're not hearing that. That's great. It's a full service show over here. Some people have like a lot of people working for them. It's just me tonight. I'm waiting for Cinco de Mayo, Cinco de Mayo. Coming up here for Cinco de Mayo right now, you can go to any Del Taco. 3 softies, $5.55. Del Taco. Nothing else is open. Anyways, We got to get going here with the clips. The clips are going crazy. Mayday baskets. So, yeah, you're supposed to just put some candies in a basket, put them on somebody's front door, knock on the door, and run. It's kind of like supposed to be like reverse trick or treat. This is dead. This doesn't exist anymore in our society, and we should bring it back. Mayday, Mayday. What happened to Mayday? What happens when a guy runs on immigration? Let's just sink in for a minute. I saw this today. It was crazy. And the main reason I watched it is because of the chick. I could care less about this dipshit congressman from, I think, Oklahoma. This fucking guy went against everybody's vote in the Republican Party today and voted to let illegal immigrants stay here. And they made them officially citizens today. And a lot of these people are Haitians, and a lot of these people are criminals. A lot of these people are roaming the streets right now with machetes, chopping people's hands off and shit. But Don Bleakin today voted to let these people stay here forever. And this hot-ass bitch was interviewing him today. We have no volume again. So anyway, she's just like, dude, why did you do that? Why are you letting these illegal aliens stay here? Well, they're not illegal aliens anymore now. They're citizens. We're citizens. Check out right now. Who is this goober? You know who the goober is? The guy who did the clips tonight. And guess what? I don't need to do this anymore. You know, we make our own clips. I don't need this shit. It's crazy. This is a fucking nightmare. The production tonight is awful. It is awful. But anyways, today, this Republican senator, I don't know. I'm kind of in the middle of a broadcast. We don't need to be restarting my computer right now. This fucking computer's possessed, bro. Yeah, I'm going back to just a regular Windows computer. This fucking Mac shit. Why is this cunt on the screen? We have a severe note cunt Carlson on here. Fucking friends. Don't let friends eat Del Taco. I'm telling you, the amount of Del Taco that has entered my stomach after a night of smoking or drinking is unlimited. The amount of here's Del Tacos. Hey, when you're high and drunk and want tacos, and the line at Taco Bell's too long, come to Del Taco, everybody. Come to Del Taco. You know, the idea of Del Taco is great. The problem with Del Taco is I don't think they've changed the grease in the fryer since 1965. The grease has to be black by now. Everything just tastes like shitty grease. The fries are bad. Do we even want to get started on the hamburgers at Del Taco? I don't think so. Cinco de Mayo, a reason for Mexicans to get drunk. I mean, honestly, I'm watching the liquor markets, and I would put my money in Modelo, everybody. Modelo would be, if you're going for stocks right now, Modelo. Go with Modelo, the taste of Mexico. Modelo, motherfucker. Modelo. Get yourself a lot of Modelo on Cinco de Mayo. Taco deals, like I said, 3 softies, $5.55 Cinco de Mayo, Del Taco. Taco Bell ain't running nothing special. Man, you know, I could use some of them fucking Fiesta Tots, though, right now, bro. The Fiesta potatoes right now, those would fucking hit the spot, bro. Yeah, it's sour cream. If I was in Vegas right now, I could fucking order it right now and have it to me. No, I live in fucking dipshit Pahrump where you can't get a fucking meal after 10 p.m. Unless you want to go to Del Taco. What's worse? Soylent Green or Del Taco? You tell us now. What do you prefer out there, late night eats? And I wish there was a Jack in the Box. I love those late night boxes. You know, it's crazy. So let's try something else here on the program. Let's see if this is working. You know what I mean? I'll see that. Oh, there we go. We can add that up to the stage. We got a stage now here in the broadcast booth. And we have to do something else over here. We got to go back over to the media assets over here. I'm just going to go play by play what I'm doing here. Back to over media assets, and then we got to remove the slide. And now we're proceeding with an old man taking a Waymo for the first time. Now, if you don't know who this dude is, I mean, I don't know. I don't know where you've been. This guy's been on television 5 days a week, every week. Let's just sink in. This guy's been on TV every week, nonstop, no breaks, since 1972. This guy's had the same job for 53 years. Eric Braden, everybody. Taking his first Waymo.
Oh, you won't believe it, but I'm actually sitting in a damn Waymo. Yes, I can try it. There's a Waymo station close to where we work, and I thought, you know, might as well use it. I'm on the way to Bruce Springsteen concert. Can you believe that? Yeah. And instead of now fighting the traffic, LA traffic at 5 or 6 in the evening is dreadful. So I'm sitting in a Waymo and beginning to feel very safe. Damn interesting. Says drop off is another 39 minutes. Been in it already for 20 or 30 minutes. Anyway, such it is. What an experience.
What a beautiful
and the funny thing is, I want to do
fucking old
backseat driving.
Old Victor Newman.
I said, turn right, can't do that. It does it for you. It's very interesting. I love it. All right, everyone, be cool. Bye. You know, you won't believe it, but I'm actually...
All right, okay. So, old men and Waymos. That's a new segment. Old men and Waymos. Big shout out to old Vic Newman, Bill Victor Newman over there. Over there, the Young and the Restless. Check him out every day.
Can't do that.
I believe it comes right on right after The Price is Right in most markets. And I'm trying to get out of that.
It does it for you.
All right.
It's very interesting.
Okay,
I love it. All right.
Good for you. Good for you. Okay. Now we got to get to the problem. The anti-weed motherfuckers. This is the guy.
We cannot. It is against our national interest as a country.
Okay, now this fucking retarded guy here. I mean, literally. Is this Elephant Boy from the Howard Stern show? There is a group of people that are working for the drug testing companies, Big Pharma, and alcohol. Alcohol is taking such a big hit. This is alcohol fighting marijuana. Instead of bringing them together, alcohol and marijuana should be the same fucking thing through the whole country. And I don't know why we're playing around and wasting money on bullshit, keeping shit illegal in states. For what? People can get in their fucking car and drive a half hour and buy pounds of marijuana legally. And then you're going to waste your money putting that person in prison? Your hard-earned tax money. You really want to fucking put people that smoke pot in jail with your money? You work every day and you're like, you know, I'd like to have some money for Medicaid if I get sick and can't work, and you know, I'd like some help. I would like a lot of things in life, you know, I really would. But realistically, you can't have them. And the cat's out of the bag, guys. There's too many legal states. There's too much marijuana. Now with all the hemp products on top, there's too much product. What are you going to do with all of this? Are we going to turn into this weird futuristic? Because they know if you smoke weed or not. Especially if you use your credit card at a dispensary. I mean, you're fucking stupid like I am. Why don't I use the ATM at the bank? Why do we go there? I don't know, because I'm stupid. Because I'm a stoner. But now this guy, this toupee wearing fucking crazy eyed fucking old fuck with a crooked tie and a cheap fucking, hey, you like the way I look, Men's Warehouse fucking suit is the reason why we can't have a good time.
To have these marijuana companies taking our kids hostage. We would never allow the enemy to take our kids and imprison.
The marijuana industry is taking our kids and imprisoning the kids. What the fuck are you talking about? There is not one marijuana dispensary. Look, man, I'm 38. You know, I'm fucking leather-faced. I look like a fucking 90-year-old guy out here in the desert. I'm shriveling up into anything. I can't eat at night. Nothing's open. This fucking guy comes here in this fucking Sam. You know, it's been legal in Canada for almost 10 years. Why don't you look to Canada? What problems is Canada having? None. What horrific marijuana stories are you hearing out of Canada? Oh, wait. None. Israel has been studying marijuana for 81 years, clinically. They are the chosen ones. And the chosen ones are smoking bongs in the basement of Israeli hospitals. And now we have to not have a good time. I found something that makes my mind slow down, gets my ADHD going, keeps my bipolar in check, and makes me a more fun and entertaining guy to be around. I'm personable. I'm nice. I follow the laws. But this motherfucker right here is lying about children.
But that's what the marijuana industry is doing. Taking our kids, social media, taking our kids' brains hostage for their for-profit.
Taking our child's brains for is this
interest. And our kids are suffering. They're behind those lines. They're prisoners.
Is this Emo Phillips?
In their minds because of addiction that we've encouraged, and it's a travesty. We cannot. It is against.
What the fuck is going on? Why is it? At the end of this, did the people in the white coats check out and they go, "Oh my God, he got out. He got out. We're sorry, folks." This guy literally looks like a fucking mental patient.
It's our national interest as a country to have these.
Could you imagine this guy fucking
marijuana companies
taking
our kids hostage? We would never allow the enemy to take our kids and imprison them. But that's
the marijuana industry is taking our children and imprisoning their brains. What the fuck are you talking about? You know, I guess, you know, there's a group of people that listen to guys like this. I don't know why. I mean, I don't trust a guy that can't spend more than $80 on a hairpiece.
What the marijuana industry is doing. Taking our kids, social media,
right there,
taking our kids' brains hostage for their for-profit interests. And our kids are suffering. They're behind those lines. They're prisoners in their minds because of addiction that we've encouraged. And it's a travesty. We cannot. It is against our national interest.
Look at that guy. I think he's gay. I wish I was like one of those like smart guys right now. Like I wish I had one of those. I got to get a teleprompter. Okay, now number 2 for the night. Get teleprompter. Okay, cool. All right, we got that down, and that duly noted. That is insane. That fucking guy is insane. What else we got tonight? Okay, we got that for later. That for later. Definitely. Oh, yeah. Okay. All right. And yep. And okay, we got that. Sorry, folks. I got her too again. All right. So we got. Actually, let's just check in. I was up philandering tonight. Let's just check and see what's going on in the world right now. I didn't have time to put it together, but see what these guys have to
Here's
say.
the last 24 hours in geopolitics. Iran threatens long and painful strikes if U.S. attacks again. Oil hits $126 per barrel, highest since March 2022. Trump-Putin discuss Ukraine ceasefire. Amazon cloud damaged in Bahrain, /UAE from conflict. Iran hackers hit 2,000 plus U.S. Marines.
That's not good.
Leaked personal data. UK PM Starmer vows action after anti-Semitic stabbings in London. Russia to keep troops in Mali as al-Qaeda attacks surge. U.S.-Germany tensions rise. Donald Trump criticizes German chancellor and hints at reducing U.S. troops in Germany. Border tensions rising in South Asia, including unusual security measures at India-Bangladesh border. UAE exits OPEC, a major shift in global oil politics. Israel-Lebanon ceasefire fragile, with ongoing violations reported. Pakistan opens land trade route to Iran due to shipping crisis. North Korea tests missile again, raising global concern. Canada wildfires spread leads to air quality concerns rising.
I hope they don't fucking lose it.
Here's the last 20.
They don't lose any of the weed crops, bro, up there, because that would suck. That would really fucking suck. Let's see what we got here. We got some comments to catch up on. I've been smoking weed for 50 years. I'm not addicted to weed. Never seen a stoner get an assault charge. Mom and dad are smoking the weed. It's crazy. I like anybody that smoked. That guy has apparently never smoked weed in his life. I'm trying to think who he reminds me of. He's like that guy from the Jeffersons, the next door neighbor, the weird English guy. God, what the fuck was his name? It was weird. Fuck, who cares? Bentley. I think the guy's name was Bentley. Fucking big buck teeth motherfucker. I'm not addicted to weed. I'm just addicted to feeling good. I like to feel good. Like, who wakes up and goes, yeah, I want to feel bad today, and intentionally. It's like you don't bitch at anybody that gets up and takes a fucking Adderall, or anybody that takes, any of the other psychotic drugs. No, you never call them addicts. Because, by the way, if you fucking stop benzos, you could die. You have to be hospitalized. You know what you got to do to smoke weed? It's probably not be around people for a couple of days because everybody's fucking annoying as fuck when you're not high. That's really the only withdrawal you have. Nothing tastes good. Music doesn't taste good. Oh my God. So that's what's going on in the world. And so I came across something today too. I wanted to get into today, and it's this chick. It's Drew Barrymore. What the hell has happened to her?
Will you tell us the
What's wrong with her face?
story of the band name?
Yeah.
Oh, we'll get to that here in just a second. What is wrong with her? And like, she's the most annoying woman I think I've ever seen in my life. I don't think there's been a woman that's more annoying than this. Like, literally, if I had a choice between being celibate for the rest of my life or having sex with her, I would choose the cel. I mean, this has got to be horrible or terrific.
It's basically a reference to an early band name my dad had when he was growing up, and it was a three-piece band where he was the guitar player and singer, and it was Al, his brother, drumming, and a man named Mark Stone playing the bass. And every time my dad told me that story, I was like, Mammoth is a really cool band name, because they called it Mammoth for just like to represent the sound, like in the definition of the word, not tusks or whatever. It's about the word and the sound and being larger than life. And so I always said that when I grow up, I'm going to call my band Mammoth. And
did he respond? Did he have thoughts and feelings about that?
I worked under the assumption it was going to be Mammoth for like 3 years before I asked him. Like, I was really, really nervous. And so when I finally asked him, he was like, "Are you kidding me? Like, that's badass."
Makes me
like,
so happy.
Why would you be nervous? And so I don't know. I felt stupid, but like I just, like I said.
Oh, your dad wanted to give you anything and everything. He just adored you.
Will you tell us?
I'm going to guess that Wolfie never isn't on top.
The story of the band name.
Yeah, it's basically a reference to an early band name my dad had when he was growing up, and it was a three-piece band where he was the guitar player and singer. And it was Al, his brother, drumming, and a man named Mark Stone playing the bass. And every time my dad told me that story, I was like, Mammoth is a really cool band name, because they called it Mammoth for just like to represent the sound, like in the definition of the word, not tusks or whatever. It's about the word and the sound and being.
So I mean, Whoopi's out there killing it right now. I think he's the only true rock star. I think he's the new Dave Grohl of rock and roll, because I don't think he's going to cheat on his girlfriend. I really don't. I think he's that kind of, he's a really solid dude. Like, he turned pussy down in Van Halen. Let that sink in. He's out touring with Van Halen and turning pussy down because he's in love with his wife. He's just one of those dudes. He's like, he likes to play and he likes to chill with his wife. Play a little Dungeons and Dragons. They're nerds. Play some video games, hang out. Super chill chick, super lucky guy. And, I decided to send him some gummies. I said, I play guitar really good when I'm super high. Like tonight, I am fucking blasted, bro. Oh, what happened? It's catching up to me. It's weird. So I decided to challenge Wolfgang Van Halen to a
let's play a rock show.
So I challenged Wolfgang Van Halen to 5,000 milligrams of edibles. And this is what happens to you.
Is this a lot? It seems like a lot.
Good, I'm about there myself.
Let's play a rock show.
So anyways, I am alive tonight. We are here live tonight, and it's the Marijuana Happy Hour. So I'm going to tell you what happened to me today. Back to the studio. Are we still on? There we go. She is old. She's 70, right? Valerie Bertinelli? Like happy hour. Who wouldn't want to be in a happy hour 2 hour? She is 70, but she's still hot. She really is. She seems to be cool. I know stories about her and Eddie Van Halen that are already out there, but they used to literally, they would used to drink Jack Daniels, do a bunch of that sniffy stuff, smoke a ton of weed, smokes, and sit and play Monopoly for like 2 days straight. naked. She's just fun, and she can cook, man. I would love for Valerie Bertinelli to be my house mommy. You know what I mean? Oh, she'd be great. She's so cute. And there's this green crack, man. This strain of marijuana, not real crack, strains of marijuana. But this is what I'm going through. Okay, I'm out here by myself in the desert, and it gets lonely out here. Just me and a microphone, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. And things, you just got to live life, man. I watched this today with Willie Nelson.
Oh, I try to eat pretty sensible.
Sometimes I'll get up and shave, and sometimes I won't.
Yeah. Shut up.
You smoke every day? I don't think I've missed a day in years.
Good garden full of vegetables, and maybe a freezer full of some good meat or something in the winter than to have a closet full of $100 bills.
Why not worry will make you sick? If you can't do anything about it, why the hell worry about it?
I like to see the funny side first.
Don't be an asshole. Don't be an asshole. Don't be a goddamn asshole.
So if you're thinking negative about anything, erase that.
Keep your legs crossed and your nose clean.
And stay out of trees.
We're all going to die.
Stay out of trees.
There's not a lot we can do about it. I don't think. If you hear of anything, let me know. Oh, I try to eat pretty sensible.
Sometimes I'll get up and shave. And
so, I watched Willie today, and I'm like, you know what, Willie? God damn it. You know what? You're right, buddy. You're right, Willie. And all day I got to put up with this. I get up today. I got up early today. I got up about 4:00 in the afternoon. And, the first thing you see is stuff like this. You see cups,
My cousin sold me for 3 bags of weed when I was like 17. And so I was passed around
look at these
for
goddamn cups.
A whole year trying to figure out how to get away from
This is how it started
all
today.
that, because
big cups.
Yeah, being promiscuous is one
Green
thing,
crack.
but being human trafficked is
to 8 edible.
another thing. My cousin sold me for 3 bags of weed when I was like 17. And
3
so
bags of
I
weed.
was passed around for a whole year trying to figure out how to get away from all that, because being promiscuous is one thing, but being human trafficked is
we gotta know
another thing. My
how
cousin
good
sold me
was
for
the
3 bags
weed?
of weed when I was like 17. And
How
so
good was
I
the
was
weed, really?
passed around for
Seriously.
a whole year
Passed
trying to
around. What does that even mean?
figure out how to get away from all that, because being promiscuous is one thing, but being human trafficked is
You were human trafficked for 3 bags of weed. 3 bags. Couldn't get 4 bags. Or just 1 big bag. And when you say 3 bags, are we talking 3 grams? Are we talking 3 nickel bags? 3 pounds? Hypothetically, I would never. Well, I just did, but it's legal here in Nevada. But Johnny, we know you like the cups. We know you like them cups. And she got cakes. A girl got cakes. And she got wild to her because she got the purple ass hair. But man, Johnny likes that. Johnny likes them girls that look like pigs. And she got that pig nose. She got that Miss Piggy face. I love them big pig nose bitches like that. That's a pig nose right there. Right now I'm getting horny just thinking about her with those cups. And there's like a triple deck of cake back there. There's some cakes. There is some cakes going on there. But we know the cups. 3 bags of weed.
another thing. My cousin sold me for 3 bags of weed when I was like 17.
Okay, so let's just say the nickel bag. Let's just say they're nickel bags. Street. I don't know. Is it hydro? Is it dro, yow? What kind of flour you slinging, yow? You bring that straight Mexican brown, yow? What you slinging for that pussy, yow? So tonight you're like, Johnny, a guy comes up to you and you go, we know you like cups. We know you got cakes. And I got this girl for you right now. She got a pig face. She a pig girl. Just like you like them, Johnny. How many bags of weed? I said, for this girl, I think she's lovely. And you know what? I wouldn't even have sex with her. You know what I would do? You know what I would do? I would take her out shopping. I would take her to the Dollar General. I would buy her some new makeup. And I would go to the hair care section, and we would dye her hair back natural color.
Yeah, so like I was passed around for like a whole year trying to.
We're gonna use maybe a facial treatment, maybe bring out that glow in your face, baby.
Like figure out
6 bags of weed. 6 bags. I would go 6 bags of weed. 6 full bags of weed. She is the victim of trafficking. Greed sirens. Johnny is getting horned up. Well, a little Acapulco Gold hits the spot, doesn't it? I would pay 6 bags of weed. 6 bags of weed. Not 3 bags. 6 bags. 6 motherfucking bags of weed.
Out like how to get away from all that because
I just like girls that look like that, man. That's just my thing. She's got a lot of trauma. And like I said, it wouldn't be sexual at all. No sex. I'm just going to get her some nice clothes to show up them cups and cakes. Dye her hair a nice blonde. Give her that raccoon eye makeup. Some red lipstick. Make her feel like a princess and send her back out in the world with some self-esteem. And realize that she no longer needs to be trafficked anymore. And me and her can set up a coalition where we stop trafficking together. A man can always dream for him and a pig-faced woman to take over the world. All right, we're live tonight. It is the Marijuana Happy Hour. Like I say, man, I'm out here in the desert. This weed's making me horny to a point where this chick is even turning me on.
A man in Liberty, Missouri went in for a massage after having back pain. He says he left because he was inappropriately touched. This is 56-year-old Tong Fu, who is charged in Clay County with second-degree sodomy. Police say the incident happened April 24th at Mady Massage in Liberty, Missouri. According to court documents,
this lady shoved her finger up his ass. Let's just decode it the way it is. Listen to it closely. Look at her. What a life. This woman has to wake up every day. Every goddamn day. Shove her fingers up a man's ass. And jerk him off. And then send him on his way for $80. $80. This lady. This is the first time I've ever heard of a guy calling the police on being inappropriately touched at a massage. What do you think you're going to? Is it because of the ass play? Is it because of the ass play?
who is charged in Clay County with second-degree sodomy. Police say the incident happened April 24th at Mady Massage in Liberty, Missouri. According to court documents, the man says Fu pulled down his pants, left him exposed, and grabbed his genitals. He says he got up and left immediately. This is not the first time a case like this has happened here in the Kansas City metro. I spoke with a local...
See, but the problem is you can't charge somebody with sodomy just for touching the genitals. Sodomy is anal penetration.
Attorney who has worked on 13 cases involving people who were sexually assaulted during a massage therapy appointment. Here's what he has to say if this does happen to you.
You can go to the Missouri Licensing Board.
So this is the first, I've never heard of a guy narking off a massage parlor. Is he going to sue him? Oh, they touched my genitals. Wait, let me run that back again. Just a second. Hold on. Let me see if I read that right. Man says F you. Man says foo. Okay. Man says foo. Her name is Foo, not F you. Pulled his pants down. Grabbed his genitals. Yeah. What do you think is going? You know what's. Come on. There's no reason there should be a massage parlor open at 2:30 a.m. anywhere in America. You know what I'm saying? Usually you can wait to get a legitimate massage in the morning. You know, who's laying in bed up to, you know what? I can't sleep. You know what? I got to get this neck thing work done. I got to go get a massage right now. I got to get up and just, a legitimate injury massage. That's what I'm working with here. A massage. I'm working in the massage. But anyways, whatever. Pulled his pants down. But she's been charged with sodomy. Sodomy is not touching genitals.
His pants left him exposed and grabbed his genitals. He says he got up and left immediately. This is not the first time a case like this has happened here in the Kansas City metro. I spoke with a local attorney who has worked.
If you want a legitimate massage, you go to an orthopedic hospital or a clinic. If you're legitimate, you go to an orthopedic. You don't go to a fucking massage, but you know what's going on there. It's an unspoken thing. You know how many guys are pissed now that that foo, ain't gonna fucking stick your fucking magic finger up her ass, hit the prostate at the right direction, and jerk you off better than you've ever been jerked off before because some guy didn't get the program? Yeah, I don't know. It was 2:30 a.m. I just really needed to get this neck thing massaged, and before you know it, Foo's finger was in my ass and she was touching my genitals. Yes, that's what happens there. That's what Foo does for a living. Foo has been doing it for 30 years. Foo's one of the best. Highly recommend Foo. Well, now Foo's in jail because some fucking narc
Worked on 13 cases involving people who were sexually assaulted during a massage therapy appointment. Here's what he has to say if this does happen to you.
You can go to the Missouri Licensing Board if it's on the Missouri side or a state that has licensing through their website and find a place to report it to the business licensing board.
Why?
Call the police.
Call the police.
It's okay to call the police in these instances. They're there to do that. They're there to help.
A man in Liberty, Missouri went in for a massage after having back pain.
Oh, back pain. Oh, my back hurts. Oh, my God. It's 2:30 a.m. The only place is open is Foo's place up the street. Foo. There she is. What a lovely lady. What a lovely lady. Women like that either work at a Chinese restaurant or they whack guys off. Pulled down his pants and grabbed his genitals. See, I just keep getting hornier and hornier today. You know, and then I see this.
When I look into your eyes, I can see your love.
Another big girl with a big nose. The other, and she's smoking. Better stop that. That just fucked me from replaying this on YouTube. Thank you. But look at her. I like these 50-year-olds, dude. I like them. Postmenopausal. Cream pie certified, no problem. Ain't nothing going on there. A. Smith is here. Ugly reporter. Dude, I'm telling you, it's lonely in the desert. She was looking pretty goddamn good. Massage that gets poisoned out. Homeboy says no happy ending. Just say no and leave. Why do you got to call it news? She tried to jerk me off, and she sodomized me. She sodomized him. Is that where you draw the line? Okay, my genitals are out. cool. I can just watch the thing without the music. You know, she got cups and cakes going on there too, baby. But look at that. I like a nice weathered face like that. Beat around the bush. She knows how to handle a rod. You know what I mean? Fishing rod. Wink, wink. Okay, now it's 6 o'clock, and I'm get hortier, and then I see this, and then I lose my mind. I lose my goddamn mind. That's it. Sick old ladies, Jesus Christ! Look at this shit. Yes, I do like mature ladies. This is my favorite part of the night when them fucking jeans come off and get cake, baby. Now I'm crazy, man. I saw this today. I'm crazy. I think that might be Octomom, by the way. Octomom, fucking looking good, baby. Fucking Octomom, representing the fucking thickies. Look at that thick ass bitch. Hell to the yes. And then, like, I'm so horny now. Even this chick's turning me on. You know what I mean?
I'm officially single. I can fuck now. I'm sorry for being lame. I was trying to be loyal, but
let's go.
I can fuck now. So I'm officially single. I can fuck now.
Caitlin Clark.
I'm sorry for being lame. I was trying to be loyal, but I can fuck now. So I'm officially single. I can fuck now. I'm sorry for being lame. I was trying to be loyal, but.
So I'm out of my mind now. You know when you go out of your mind. Officer, that woman stuck her finger up my butt. Yeah, that's what I want to tell a cop. I don't want anybody to. Yeah, a local man got a finger up the butt today. Finger up the butt. So the good thing about living in Pahrump, other than it being cheap as fuck to live out here, you can go meet girls. And then I'm just scrolling and scrolling, and then I see this is 1 mile up the road. This is 1 mile up the road today for me.
Are we legally required to stay on campus 24 hours a day when we're working at the ranch? Hi, if that didn't make any sense to you, my name's Jupiter Jetson. I'm a corn actress and legally licensed courtesan at Sherry's Ranch, the nation's largest legal establishment of its kind. And this is a question and a bit of a common misconception that has its foundations in some truth, actually. So up until 2021, we were absolutely legally mandated to spend at bare minimum 14 hours a day on campus because there was.
I know you guys are saying, Johnny, that voice is a little sus. A little sus, brother. You sure? You sure that's a what? And I'm like, okay, you know what? I can literally get in my car and meet up with this in 10 minutes.
So I'm sure you know that I can't discuss how much I charge, but let's dive into how I decide how much I charge.
I can tell
which, hi, if we haven't met before, I'm Jupiter Jetson. I'm a corn actress and legally licensed courtesan at Sherry's Ranch.
Yes.
And I've read a lot of comments from folks who theorize that what I charge is based on level of attractiveness, level of grooming, how I'm treated, things like that. And I feel like I've talked about it in other videos, but that does not play into how. So
thank God to the Timberwolves winning tonight. I went home with $6,100 in cash tonight from the old Nugget Casino, $6,100 in cash. So I decided, you know what? I got the money tonight. I'm going to blow a large amount of money tonight and get crazy. Literally get crazy. So I bought this package tonight. And I
want to show you our spicy tape room. This is incredibly unique. We are the only legal establishment in all of Nevada that offers the opportunity to take home a video of the action. So with your beautiful hostess in tow, you can take an SD card, slide into
My
that
SD card
iPad right
right
there. Of
here.
course, after signing some pretty extensive
That's the
paperwork,
weird thing. We didn't talk
promising that you're
about
not
that
going to
today.
share what we make with the internet. And you can actually, with these cameras mounted on the wall, you can take home a video of the action. Of course, you can also forego that and just take advantage of the fact that this room has a special feature that I've never seen in a playroom before. This room is double duty. It is kind of our exhibitionism experience. It's a fairly slow curtain rise, so I don't know if we're going to catch the whole thing, but you can play in public without having to play in public, because right here, with all the lights down, that is one-way glass. I want to show you our...
I couldn't help myself tonight. I couldn't help it. Wonderful time. And I am gonna lie. I brought the footage home, and it is horrific. It is horrific. It's me lying there with a weird look on my face, and this beautiful courtesan. I'm not saying her legally. I'm not saying it was her, but I'm saying tonight, if you live where I live, and you could drive 5 minutes and film a porn with this chick, or what you, I guess for would you? I did. And how much did I spend? $3,100. I can't say it out loud. I'm not supposed to say it out loud. Oh, I muted that, right? We can mute that. I can't disclose the price. Throw me in, coach, Mr. Tucker says. So yeah, I did today. I had the urge. Sometimes you just get that sexual urge that you can't itch. You get that itch once in a while. And a day full of pig-nosed women that smoke like this one. But I didn't say her, but I'm just saying a woman maybe like her tonight. And I have the SD card, and I'm telling you what, it is. I am not. I didn't. I would never share that with anybody. I can't legally share it. But if you come to my place, though, I'll show it to you. Okay, I can't even. I can have screenings of it, but I can't share it anywhere legally. And good. But if you really, honestly, if you're coming to be with a woman and get it professionally, the lighting's perfect. Everything is cool, man. And when you're banging abroad and you're watching people walking in and out, it kind of fucking makes you, I don't know, it made you feel like a porn star. Nobody can see you through the double glass. And it was a fantastic night. Now I'm back mumbling because I'm smoking more green crack. No drinking tonight, though, at all. This has been a sexual induced marijuana, and every once in a while you hit the right strains. And I know what is what now. I we got it labeled here. Where is that slide before we leave to the last thing tonight? Because I want to give a shout out to the strains. I think it's this one. There we go. What strain you taking? And I can't read that. It's too small. Can we make that bigger? We can. Oh, cool. Anyways, we got Blue Dream. I've had Blue Dream, and Blue Dream is a fucking nightmare, bro. Blue Dream is 1,000% couch lock. Number 2, OG Kush. Yes, I just had that a couple days ago, actually. Sour D, absolutely. Sour D, number 1 in the black community. Number 1 in I love Sour D. Anytime there's some literally old school Sour D hanging out, that's my shit. Granddaddy Perps, fucking Couch Lock Central, Pineapple Express. I just had some of that. Fucking fantastic. Girl Scout cookies might be the greatest tasting weed ever. I've had that. Gelato, yep. Wedding cake, yeah. Fucking runts, bro. Yes. Rainbow runts, my favorite. But runts, all the runt strains have been great. Z Kittles, I've never had that. I got to try that. We got to put that on my bingo card. White Widow, yes, I've had that. That fucking gives you, that literally threw me over the fucking edge. That fucking, yeah. Where else we got? Skywalker OG, I've done that. Yep, absolutely. Doozy Doos, never done that. Banana Kush, absolutely. I've done that too, bro. And what strain is your strain, fam? Tell me. What do you think? Leave your thing in the comments. Now, how do we get out of this? How do we get out of the big screen? We hit escape, maybe? Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that, producer Johnny. You are ripping up the board tonight, brother. Pat on my own back. I can't wait to listen back and see. This is what happens when you podcast too long. And why are we pinned? Why is that pinned so long? How do we fuck, dude. Sorry. I just patted myself on the back when I'm unpadding. Okay, there we go. Okay. See, sometimes, when you podcast too long, takes your hair, takes your life. You look at them numbers every day. Crazy. You got to look at them goddamn numbers every day. It drives you crazy. And where else we going here? We got anything else before we leave tonight? Courtney Love, still looking good. Old crazy bitch. And we got Hulk Hogan tried out for Metallica once. Yeah. It's good stuff out there. All right, everybody. I want to thank everybody for listening tonight, man. We did it. We made it to another show tonight. I want to thank absolutely everybody for listening tonight, chilling with us. Of course, A. Smith, and of course, my buddy, Mr. Duggar. I still got to hook up with you one of these days online here. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out one of these days. I want to have you guys. I want to start people on here in May and June and during the summer. Hey, we got the biggest 250-year celebration here at the Kush Ashram party. All that and more coming up very shortly. But that's all we have time for now. I thank everybody for listening. We got links somewhere. If you're listening to me now, good. Just come back to the same time, same channel. Because it's already Friday night, man. And it's time to get tight. And good night, everybody.
Yeah!